Test, test, test. Yo, yo, yo. How's it going? Where am I? I'm not on screen. Oh, give me a second. Give me a second. There I am. Hey, what's up, everybody? Good day, good day, good day. Oh, man. Right when I was about to stream, what happened? My cat scratched on my door. I was like, gotta give him his lunch. We give him his lunch. Otherwise, I'm not gonna feed him until after the stream. He's gonna be starving, so. Yo, we're here for a big one today, y'all. Big one today. Big boss battle. I got my water. Well, I got my sink water. There's no water bottles in the house. Fortunately, it's from a well, so it's well water technically, so it's not bad. Hold up, that actually tastes good. This is better than the water bottle. Hold up, this tastes better than water bottle water. Okay, but anyways, yo, what's up, everybody? How's it going, Janice? Good day to everyone. I'm about to say good morning. It's morning for me, but well, at this point, it's kind of afternoon. But let's get right into this, because we have story. You know, good old story for Fate Go. This might be half the stream. This might literally be half the stream. We might just be reading, but bringing Twilight here once again. Yeah, after 10 minutes, he's going crazy. Cats be so dramatic. Cats be so damn dramatic. I'm just like, come on, dude. It's only been 10 minutes. Like, imagine him after an hour. Oh, man. But, okay. So, recap from last time. Surtur popped up. That's the big thing that happened last time. Anything else? Well, I guess that was the really big thing that happened. We fought against the other dude and Surtur popped up. So, in an epic way, dude came through the sun. That would be so cool to see animated. We're sure there's some fan animations out there, maybe, but it's actually good water. Hold up, this water tastes so good. Okay, I've always hated Sundays. Oh, Ophelia flashback. I've never hated Sundays, actually. I know people complain about Sundays because they're like, hey, next day's Monday. I like Sundays. Probably because Monday's my day off, so. Yeah, unless the sun is fake, yeah. I'm really glad they like throwing so many, I mean, the writing throughout the chapter has been great, but one thing I really have liked in this is the fact that everything that they mention is important, and they do circle back to some stuff. But that's the first thing they mentioned in like the beginning of the Singularity was at the band. They were like, dang, this sun is huge. And I think back then I actually did mention, I was like, man, I wonder if that's going to be important for something. And I mean, this was the last thing I expected to see a giant come out in the sun, but let me fix something over here. Okay, we're good. Also, y'all let me know if there's any lag that happens later on, because when I streamed some Arknights a few days ago, I think it was mainly YouTube that I was acting up, but I just wanted to double check. I guess we'll see as the stream continues. Hopefully was YouTube that day and nothing on my end. But I haven't changed anything in my settings, so the only thing that changes is my graphics drive or graphic card that updated or something, so so far so good though. Okay, awesome. Yo, my window open now. Y'all hearing all trucks, so I apologize. Y'all looked up some cool op for a streamer, wanted people if you're cool with it. Drop your IG or Discord here. I have it in my description over on Twitch. Okay, anyways. I tested how weak I was, how my parents' wishes felt like a curse, leaving me unable to even set foot outside. I never even thought about running away. The idea of leaving never so much has entered my chat. Yeah, you heard that? Okay, so it was loud. Yeah, it was loud as heck. Okay, I was wondering how much it picked up on the microphone. Golly, man, that was loud. You heard that? I was like, was it that loud? Like, damn. Okay, someone who would come and save me. Someone who would let me out of here. Someone who would tell me. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to grant anyone's wishes. Maybe I'll lower my gain on my mic a little bit. I waited for someone like that for a long time. Actually, what I can do, one other thing I want to do before, so we don't run into any other. Yeah, let me put my noise. Okay, there we go. my suppressor is on now. So hopefully that doesn't mess me up too much. Test, test, test. Okay. Okay, got my suppressor on, so hopefully that negates that sounds now. I waited for someone like that for so long. Here goes another truck. What the heck are they doing? Okay, that one wasn't as loud. Damn, like, I start recording, I start streaming, and they start going up and down the road. Okay, even now, I think. Okay, Ophelia, what you're talking about, though? Someone will come and save me. Okay, she's talking about how alone she is with stuff. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Why can't I just start off a stream regularly, man? It's like there's always something. Okay, the moment the sun fell, every giant across the Lostbelt looked up at the sky and roared in unison. All at once, the featureless masks the queen had placed on their faces in order to control them shattered. Yeah, you can still hear it? Yeah, golly. Like... Okay, now that they were truly awake, fingers crossed we don't get no more today. The giants' roars echoed throughout the land. Actually, funny enough, speaking about the trucks, the other day, I was hoping someone else saw this. Because someone was actually was doing some work outside. And I kid you not, a truck was going backwards up, because I live on like kind of like a hill. So they're going backwards uphill. I wish I grabbed my phone to record that. But I was like, is this real? I don't know why they're backing up the hill, but that was like the most dangerous thing ever. These trucks are going crazy. Okay, the giants were in unison. Yeah, okay. O king, sorter, wielder of the flaming sword. Carry on our battle. Carry on our war. It is not enough that the old gods are dead by your hand. We must raze this ancient land to the ground. Let Ragnarok commence. Bring on the joyful times that end get time. Let us begin the destruction. Now is the time. Huh? Where did the sun go? Oh boy, yeah, they're seeing it too. What's going on? Holmes! Oh man, I was like, he showed up. I was like, I haven't seen the dude in a hot minute. Holmes, what about your wound? Weren't you supposed to be recovering for another 2 days? Indeed, I am still rather enjoying the effects of the painkillers, but I'll gladly take that over missing the climax. A great detective can only forestall his entrance so long after all. Well said, I expect nothing less from my administrative advisor. I'm proud to have such a responsible subordinate. Gordy's so proud. Now then, I'm sorry to ask this when you're still so tired. Would you mind explaining what's going on? Okay, I'm about to say, of course, the facade fell down. Just when I thought we had defeated the accursed Sigurd, the sun went and fell out the sky. And look at that, there's no way that isn't some kind of giant, is there? Every bone in my body is screaming at me to get away from that thing as quickly as possible. You have any idea what's going on? Honestly, I don't blame him. That is terrifying. Good question. I don't know if it's the same species as the other giants, but it's definitely big enough to be qualified. But fortunately, our instruments aren't really doing us a lot of good here. Looks to be a monster that changes size depending how it's being viewed. Oh. Does that mean that if we look at it and we see as small as weaker, possibly? This isn't some physical calamity like Ivan the Terrible. It's a conceptual one, capable of destroying the world. Well, that's terrifying indeed. Yeah, the truck's so loud it woke up Holmes. So I was too late. This is certainly enough to make me rue my principle of never discussing something without first obtaining conclusive proof. Of course, always. This is probably something he was about to mention a while ago, too. The flame that flickers across this Lostbelt's northern mountains. It fell from Muspelheim, the fire realm. As for that enormous sun, I believe it is most likely Muspelheim itself, given form by the gods. In other words, the body of Surtur, the giant of Ragnarok. That's so cool, though. Like, our first research trial, a landmark occasion. As Team A, we were supposed to investigate Singularity F. Interesting how they're also going about this, like, paralleling these storylines in a way right now. It's, at least in this era right now. Instead, our team met its end, and the world was enveloped in a fire that incinerated humanity. Fire. 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 Oh, got the hit background. Yeah, hot minute. Nostalgia. Nothing but fire as far as I could see. My mystic eye is one of prolongation. Its rank is jewel. It lets me see possibilities. You could say it's a form of precognition. Once I see something, I can pin it in place, but that only lets me temporarily hold. Okay, hold on. Let me read this because I was trying to understand this. Because I kind of understood it, but I like when they explain it. Let me see possibilities. You could say it's a form of precognition. Okay, so you can see possibilities. Once I see something, I can pin it in place, but that only lets me temporarily halt possibilities I do not desire from coming to pass. Its true nature lies in seeing the myriad possibilities before me. Yo, Carol, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. So then, what's this? Now that we're trapped in our coffins, the possibility of us escaping the death that approaches us is... distant. Far too distant. It may not truly be zero, but it might as well be. No matter how far I stretch, I can't reach it. I can't hope to pin down anything. If an enemy were here, I might be able to stop them from attacking or casting a spell, but this is beyond me. I was helpless to do anything about Lev Lenor's sabotage, or the flames incinerating humanity. Once the flames consumed me, that would be it. There was no escape for me, for anyone else. Maybe that's why my fate never bothered me the way that perhaps it should have. All I felt was disappointment for my inability to express what I felt honestly to the very end. Yes, I may never have reached for myself, but once I would have liked to have held Wodam's hand. Wodam, oh, you wanted to hold his hand, yeah. Okay, him, Congratulations on your rebirth. I always believed you could save the world. Greetings. Oh, and this entity called out to them. Will this work for conveying information to you? I must say, using words is such a bother. Had my vocal cords still been working, I'm sure I would have gasped to find my eye was seeing the world in the coffin next to mine. Oh. I saw a brilliant light shining in pitch darkness, and Wodam opposite of it. I had never seen Wodam so childlike before, not in appearance, mind you, but in his strength, or rather, the lack of it. He was horribly injured and fatigued, to the point that even the effort of breathing seemed likely to kill him. It was as if he had seen the end of the world. No, like he had fought to prevent it. He was so bruised and battered, I could almost believe such a ridiculous delusion was actually true, as though he was only alive now through sheer miraculous luck. Or maybe sheer will? Man. We now share our circumstances. This humanity you come from will be incinerated and fade away. But that is of no consequence to us. It may be unexpected, but not so much as to change our plans. The assault has led to the closure of the expanse. Soon both you and humanity will meet your end. Yet unfortunately, God still has nobody for this joyous feat. You'll help me with that, won't you? Hold on. Huh. You are a crypter, which makes you perfect to spread my word. I didn't know what was going on. All I knew was I could sense our end approaching. Okay. I'm glad we're getting like a little bit more into as to how they survived and what's going on in their end as crypters. Or maybe even close to what it means to be a crypter. Well, I already have a good idea for most parts of it, but he had been chosen and we had not. Wodam would go on to survive and we would remain trapped in darkness. No. Okay. I'm afraid I alone won't be enough. I must strongly recommend the other 6 join me to assist. Okay. I could sense the light's confusion. Indeed, my own mind went all but went blank in shock. A god, a human, even a tiny ant crawling along the ground could see how out of line he was. It was clear to anyone watching that his remarks, his suggestion, would usually be out of the question. I don't understand. Once the world is wiped clean, you will be invincible. Why would you want competition when one of you would be more than sufficient? I understand that, but invincibility and omnipotence are not the same. That's true. There is a non-zero chance that one of the other 6 may surpass me. As long as that possibility exists, however slight, I will not dismiss it. Okay. He said, hey, I like competition though. Give them a chance to choose for themselves. There's no point in me rebuilding human history on my own. Okay. I think it also speaks more to his character too. The fact that he alone is like, hey, I don't think I alone could do that. They think someone else could surpass me. Maybe in a way he's like kind of what's I'm looking for. He's kind of humble in that regard. Rodam wasn't proposing that his responsibilities be shared. He believed in our worth as individuals. It was a shining example of unwavering humanity. Yeah, that too. Yeah, alright, honorable man, Rodam. At least that's what it seems like to be. He might be putting up an act right now, so restoring what was lost will take considerable effort. Bringing a single human back to life may only take a mere moment, but it requires a level of suffering sufficient to stop the entire world in its tracks. Consider the hell you just endured as an example. What's more, their bodies have sunk into the void. They can no longer pay that price themselves. Can you pay it for them? Oh, that means he's gonna go through 6 times the pain now? Can you withstand the agony that comes with fighting the entire world 6 more times? Of course. He said, of course, I'm built that way. What? Well, Peony, yo, what's up? How's it going? Over on the Twitch side. If it is humanly possible, then I can do it. He's built that way, I guess. I saw for myself, clear as day. Even as every breath ravaged him, spasms of humility and despair rocking his face. I saw him unflinching, declare himself to that light. Okay, is this spam over here? Give me a second, y'all. Let me get rid of this. I think we have a bot over here. Okay, I saw him unflinching, declare himself to that light. I never forget that sight. The sight of the greatest strength humankind could possibly possess. The next thing I remember, my eyelids fluttered open, seeing how hard Rodam fought. Seeing his determination, I found strength of my own. What foreshadowing am I talking about? Yeah, I guess I have to wait and see. Maybe foreshadowing stuff throughout this. Do I love good rom-coms? Yes, I enjoy myself a good rom-com. Circumstantial change confirmed. The price has now been paid. I have no proposal for you chosen ones, an offer for those of you who are cast aside. If you desire acclaim, then choose rebirth. If you desire indolence, then choose eternal sleep. It makes no difference to a god. Ooh. Okay. Always a catch. Okay. Actually, I think I might have seen the opening to that this morning, so. Okay, I give that a peep then. I give that a peep. I feel like I'm so out of it with what shows are airing this season, to be honest. The light grew brighter, blinding me. We were each given our task to grow our assigned lost belts. I didn't so much as blink with my mystic eye. I cast my gaze over to the world I was given. I looked far and wide to the very edges, so that I could live up to his hopes and face my destiny as he did his. even if doing so would take me down an evil path that had been pruned away from human history. I wished that I might find a glimmer of hope somewhere along the way. And then... my right eye saw something so very far away. In a Norse world unlike our own, bound to one day to be cut off from humanity, where fiery destruction raged as well. Going back to gameplay. Yo, thanks for tuning in a bit over there. You're looking at me, aren't you? I give that show a peep though. I'll check it out. Who are you? Not that pompous fool Odin. I reduced him to ashes, nor the ferocious Fafnir. Him I ate. Damn. Are you one of the surviving gods? Yes, I suppose one of the gods did escape my flames. I see, then you must be Skadi, the goddess of snow. No, I'm not. I'm me. I am a woman who was meant to die in the world consumed by flame. You don't say. Oh, okay, and this is when she got into the Lostbelt. Okay, I do like this because I was curious how it was when they first each got to their own Lostbelt. And then eventually, kind of took over, Who are you? Are you the sixth imaginary element, a demon? No. I am flame. The flame destined to consume all the Norse lands. I am the last remnant of Ymir's wrath. Norse. I see. Now I understand. Perhaps it is my old Nordic bloodline that's to blame. You must be Surtur. You don't say. He said, you don't say. The fiery king of giants, the Dark One, the giants of Ragnarok who once ended the world. Heh, so you do know who I am, woman. Fascinating. So you are seeing my flame, even as you die from the flames consuming your own world? That's right. I am the one who will bring the end to all things. I am the one who put an end to the gods and their prattling on about fate. I consume the land, humans, everything. I will end the age of gods. I will end the entire world. I will see that there is no tomorrow. Well, that's not how the legend goes. According to myth, your flames consumed the Norse age of gods, but it's followed by the age of humanity. That is what was fated to be. But I don't care. What need I have of a future I cannot see with my own eyes? Everything should end with me. When this planet ends, I will have the final laugh as it fades away. At least that is what I swore to myself, but... I see. You failed too. Yes, I failed. I spent a considerable amount of time struggling to free myself from Odin's prison. But it seems fate is more formidable foe than I thought. This is as far as I go. And new servants I got recently, actually just the some Mihoyo servants. I mean the Mihoyo event. Got Alco, and of course I got the welfare one. Sojiro. Mac was able to do all the missions, max them out and stuff. Also got Tamamo Cat Berserker. When I tried rolling for Alice, I got her instead. So I guess in terms of other people that are new, I guess that's a new servant for me. I almost forgot I had her too until you asked me. So that's where your world ended. So yeah, Alco, she's fun to use. Then you have that in common with us. Although I was supposed to save my world, not destroy it. Oh yeah, I finished the event. I was actually initially going to upload something for that today, but I never finished editing. So I might have something, if not tomorrow, then probably Monday or Tuesday. I'll aim for a video. Because I did record everything. All my recording came out well. I just need to finish editing. Because I'm kind of doing like a highlight version, like showing some parts, but otherwise that'd be a long freaking video. Fun story though, fun story. Let me say fun story. I think it was an alright storyline. In terms of like extending from some of the characters and stuff in the VN, but fun battles too. I enjoyed the battles in that, if anything. I enjoyed farming. If by some miraculous stroke of luck you should ever happen to lay your eyes on me again, I will show you my flaming sword. Oh, that means he's probably going to kill you. Your noble phantasm? The end of this planet. Oh. Oh, okay. Good, you're all here. I knew you wouldn't turn down a challenge. I mean, I think they all chose to live, if anything. Hold on. Barrel. Oh. Barrel, y'all. That's one way to put it. Another is that given our choices, there was only one sane answer. This is one hell of a tall order. If the alternative was death, I'm not going to say no. Mostly I skipped story Mahoyo event because... Hey, that's fair, that's fair. Yeah, I think in terms of like story-wise from this... Let me try and think, because I didn't finish, but looking back, I was like, dang, I don't think I actually finished Which on the Holy Night or Mahoyo. I think I got halfway in the storyline and then I didn't finish it. But you know, trying to recollect it. Well, if they referenced something in there, I probably went over my head. But for some of the other stuff, I think, yeah, I think they did. I think towards the ending they referenced some important stuff in there. But that's some stuff I already was aware of in the story, in the original story of Mahoyo. I might check out the VN again on the channel. I was thinking about that. Going through it, I mean, in my whole video, I'd be talking about Mahoyo the whole time. I was like, dang, I really like Mahoyo and whatnot. Now it's like, dang, I never finished the storyline. Never finished the original VN. But yeah, I might go back and play it again. Maybe I might stream it. I'll see. I would like to at least before the movie comes out. I don't care what it takes. This is a huge pain in the butt. But at least it gives us a chance to win. So fine, I'll do. Basically, we just got to save the world, right? I couldn't laugh it off like Barrel or brood on it like Kadok. Not when Wodam's demeanor was so different from what I had expected. Now, while I would like nothing more than to celebrate our reunion, our race is already underway. There is no call for fraternization beyond what is absolutely necessary. By now, you should all have connected to your Lostbelts from your coffins, and from contracts with your servants. I've told you all the information I was given. There's nothing more to add. It won't be long now before the disciples of the foreign god arrive. The disciples of the foreign god. Once they do, I'd like you all to go with them to your respective Lostbelt disciples. Nobody else knew the truth. None of them had any idea what sort of price he had paid to give the rest of us in Team A a chance. Only she did. He could have boasted about it. He could have held it over our heads. Instead, he never even brought it up. God, wish he's done. Yeah. The event did have some funny moments, I will say. It did have some funny moments. I understand. None of us would be here now if it wasn't for you, Wodan. Why didn't you say anything? If you just told them what you did for us, they would do whatever you say. Well, he doesn't want to do that. I see, so you knew, Ophelia. It's simple. I didn't tell them because it's not important for what lies ahead. Excuse me. That's fair. I want humans to do the best they possibly can. That goes for myself, and it goes for you as well. Gratitude is nice, but not if it leads to their putting less than the efforts put into this endeavor, yeah. So don't worry about it. I did that for my sake, not yours. It worked out, and I got what I wanted from it. Besides, if one of you ends up surpassing me, that'll make my job easier, right? I risked nothing and stood to gain everything. None of you owes me anything for it. That was the moment I knew without a shadow of a doubt. Wodan was different. He always had been. He had been on a whole different level from the rest of us ever since he was born. His mindset, his character, his bearing, all fit for a king. They really are making him seem cool. But I don't know. Something about me is kind of like, I'm skeptical. There was simply no other explanation for how he could have accomplished something so incredible. Ophelia, you'll be taking Scandinavia. Be very careful when you summon your servant after you get there. Destruction factors heavily into Norse mythology. In such a world, it is when matters appear to be going well that one needs to be most on their guard. A good ending for the Norse could in truth be quite a bad ending for us. But then I suppose I needn't warn you of that. You have your mystic eye after all. You can see into the future far better than I can. As such, you should be more than capable of growing Scandinavia's sheer emptiness to maturity. That's right, the king I swear allegiance to, the god I worship, isn't a foreign god at all. This is the man I will serve. You really looking at him like a god and stuff. Like, if it will help him realize his ideals, I'll gladly become a cryptor. I guess that shows how much respect she has for him and whatnot, but I promise, Lord Wodan. I almost forgot this is only a story section, because I was sitting here for like a minute and I was like, oh yeah, there's no battles. Where the battles at? I see, so this is a servant. Your body is made of ether. You may not, you might not like how it feels, but try to get used to it. I'm glad you are the one who answered my summon, Dragon Slayer, Wheeler of Graham. I know it was a special summoning ritual, but it's still fortunate I was able to get you without a catalyst. Maybe it's because of my mother's Nordic bloodline. That certainly seems far more likely cause than my father's fondness for Richard Wagner. Wagner? Alright, sorry. In my world's history, Sigurd and Siegfried are different people. So that makes my mother's bloodline seem even more likely. At any rate, it's nice to meet you, Saber. My name's Ophelia Solon. I have to say, I'd never have guessed you would exist in this Lostbelt. I would have thought you're not wrong. The heroic spirit this body belongs to isn't from this Lostbelt. No, that can't be right. We cryptors are meant to form contracts with heroic spirits that are tied to our land. Ophelia, I see. So your name is Ophelia. Ah, that's a lovely name. It puts me in mind of thrones, my type of angel. If you're to be an angel, then you should serve me as your god. Huh? What are you saying? Well, she was so happy for a second. Did she say, what's going on? Oh, come now. Don't be so cold. You already know who I am. From a perspective, we just met the other day. Is that not true for you? I never forget that gaze of yours, the way you looked at me right before my reality was pruned away. I remember looking you right in the eye, Ophelia. Those eyes. Yup. Okay. You saw me. I know I saw you. Rejoice, daughter of humanity. In that moment, our fates were intertwined. Did you really not notice, Ophelia? My soul was linked to your unusual mystic eye. It's been hiding inside of you all this time. Wow. You did form a contract. I'm the servant you gained in this Lostbelt. Rejoice, Ophelia. Your servant is none other than Surtur, the fiery king of giants himself. No, that can't be right. I'm a master. I know all about the heroic spirits I summon. You're Sigurd, the greatest hero of Scandinavia, heir to Graham, the demonic sword. Do not force me to repeat myself. You're referring to the body I possess. Yes, you succeeded at summoning Sigurd. That much is true, but thanks to your mystic eye, I snuck into the summoning spell and melded with his soul. Now I control his entire body. Ah, an accidental summoning. No, this would be a multiple simultaneous summon, leading to... Now, don't make that face, Ophelia. Go on, smile. Breathe a sigh of relief. I may be a soul, but I am still your servant. So I'll be your knight, just like you're my woman. Now, what do you say we seal the deal? Oh. Stay back, don't come near me. What's he about to do? A command spell, by all means. In fact, that's one of the things I want most. Go ahead, tie this body down, destroy it. What? That infernal Odin imprisoned my homeland, my foundation. Muspelheim has been left behind in this lost belt. I have to get back. I have to get it back. If his body is shattered, my soul will be freed. Then I will destroy Odin's prison. Okay, which basically explaining why all that other stuff. Okay. Why he needs someone to shatter him and why he came back to the sun. Yeah. Okay. I'm materialized in my true form as the fiery king of giants. The sun. You mean that enormous sun is actually... Yes, my true body. Or rather the prison Odin built to hold it. Heh. Did the nature of proper human history not know? What's why I'm fire, a realm of fire, home to all Muspel? Is in fact my own body? Is the endless flame burning with that insatiable hunger for destruction? I will need it to resume Ragnarok, which was so rudely interrupted. Odin's seal was quite solid, but thankfully, you saw to that when you released my soul. The sun is certain. The rest is easy. I'll escape the shell, and my soul will destroy my body's prison from the outside. That prison may be difficult to escape from within, but it is all too vulnerable from the outside. I struck Odin a fatal blow after I devoured Fafnir. The Allfather clearly didn't have the strength left to secure my prison from both sides. I suppose I should expect no less from the soul of the great hero. Now that we are meshed together, it will be difficult to escape this body on my own. It's tortuous having to constantly face Sigurd's soul like standing in a hall of infinite mirrors. It would be far quicker if I could turn my blade on myself. But failing that, I would be grateful if you would end me, Ophelia. If I kill you, the sun Surtur will fall. Indeed. Once I take back my body, I will resume Ragnarok. This lost belt will be the first to burn. From there, I will lay waste to the rest of this planet. I can't wait to show you, Ophelia. Soon you'll get to see my flaming sword. And the entire world. Instead of screaming out in despair, I quickly used the command spell to forbid him from killing or harming himself. That's smart. Okay, that makes sense why her, when she showed up on screen, she had that one command spell erased. Okay, I was wondering about that, because I was like, oh, she used a command spell. I didn't really verbally say it, but I always was like, that's kind of... was noticing that. Okay, Surtur is the king of giants, the destructor of end time. I can't let him escape Sigurd's body. If he does, everything will burn. It will be the incineration of humanity all over again. No, not quite. His fire would have extended into the past to match the incineration of humanity. But his fire will burn up everything in the present and leave nothing for tomorrow. All of a sudden, it felt like something was twisting in my heart. It hurts. I can feel my body groaning in pain. It's like I'm being hollowed out from the inside. It's me. Without warning, I find myself in a terribly precarious situation. Am I doing the right thing? Should I tell Queen Skadi? No, that'd be much too risky. The King of Giants is the god's sworn enemy. I can't imagine her merciful love extending to him. Yeah, that's true. With every thought, I can feel my body groaning under the pressure. It hurts. Something is interfering with me, with my plans. What should I do? I can't make this call on my own. But what choice do I have? We cryptos can't interact directly. I have to resolve the situation myself. She's she's by herself. Besides, we're not allies. Not really. Once we manage to grow our tree of emptiness to maturity, we'll just end up competing for each other's territory. In the end, there will only be one territory left. I can't afford to show any weakness. That's why. That concludes my report. I see you did well to bring this to my attention, she did tell him. Okay. Not at all. Once I determined the danger the situation posed, I thought you should decide how to handle it. She thought he should decide. I'm a mage. I don't have the same kind of feeling that normal people do. I don't experience love or romance. All I feel is undying loyalty towards those with vastly superior intellects. Wodan shines brighter than anyone. He isn't afraid of anything. Are you sure about that? He'll know what to do, I'm sure of it. As long as he shows me the path I need to take, I'm sure I can summon up the courage to follow it. I'm probably going to tell you to do whatever you want. Ophelia. Yes? You're right to use a command spell, and the summon you have achieved is fascinating. The King of Giants in Norse mythology is akin to a god of destruction. By summoning him, you have, in essence, summoned an ancient god. You should be proud that you were born to a family devoted to the study of evocation and the summoning arts. You have gained an exceptional resource to help bring about reconstruction of humanity. You should say Surtur told you he was going to burn the entire planet? Fascinating. I wonder if that would still work in a world that has been wiped clean. At any rate, the data would seem to indicate that you have him fully under control. As long as you can continue to rein him in without incident, he should be a tremendous asset. Though, of course, that does pose considerable risk. Yeah, understood. Then I shall do my best to live up to your expectations. From here on, will address my half-Surtur, half-Sigurd servant as Saber. Return his power to our cause. I know I can live up to Lord Wodan's hopes. I know I can fight. Building a relationship with a heroic spirit that has a mind of his own. Controlling one's servants. These are key problems every master has to face. I can imagine. I can manage it. This is what I've trained for. I won't fail. I will grow my sheer emptiness to maturity. I'll ensure this Lostbelt continues to flourish alongside the Queen and in the most powerful knight ever to live. The tree continues to grow well. It has been all this time. Everything is going well here. At least it was. Until we popped up. Oh, first he popped up. I'm a servant for proper human history. The only hero of humanity in all Scandinavia. Hey now, what's the matter? What are you so afraid of, mademoiselle? Yeah, but everything's ruining our plans. Okay. Okay, nice little arrow right there. Oh, man. Which basically summed up, you know, everything that happened before we showed up, so that was really nice. Napoleon! Should I throw you in, dude? Guess he got you in the back. Napoleon in the back. No. No? Yes? Yeah, that arrow was 50 minutes long! If they have more story with this section and then battle, this whole stream might just be this whole section. Not gonna lie, I jumped back. You might have seen me jump back for a second. He scared me. I looked over for a second, just because I like really zoned into chat, and I looked over and her face popped up. I was like what the heck? Yo, Surtur, what's up, dude? The false sun is falling. The fiery king of giants returns. In the book of Genesis, it's written that the creator rested on the 7th day. In this Lostbelt, fire is what comes on the 7th day. Not a day of rest, but the day of Ragnarok. After Wednesday, Odin's day. After Thursday, what am I bumping into? Oh my gosh, I'm about to knock over my my computer. After Thursday, Thor's day. Friday, Freya's day. Bumping, okay. Hey. Then after Saturday, Saturn's day, the day of the sun finally arrives. The false sun, the fireball glowing in the sky. Sunday, which goes back to beginning when, which is funny enough because Ophelia was mentioning that she was like, man, I hate Sundays for her own, you know, personal past reasons, and in this case, you know, we circle back, it's a bad day for her again in the present. Okay. Ironically, it shakes and cracks the ground, shattering mountains as it shifts and rifts to stand on its feet. In proper human history, this event manifested in the eruption of Mount Katla, but not here. Our myth is the world's reality. Muspelheim, the realm of fire, land of flame, the blazing inferno standing of the true sun to this Lostbelt sky. He really does. He got his thing going. Now the Lostbelt's leader, Muspelheim itself, descends upon us. One of the great knights, kings, the one who will cast Twilight's path far and wide, arrives as the sun's gone mad. The only king of giants in all the world, Surtur, and his grand flaming sword. Woo! Fighting him. I wonder what he's going to look like as in the battle. Did you say Surtur? Man, you weren't kidding. Ha! Figures he'd be the big bugger. I know the Age of Gods never ended here, but come on. Foo-foo! You're right, Foo. The fiery king of giants. The border's instruments can't even properly measure his magical energy. I like the sky is just now that dark void. We can't even tell how far he is from us either. It's not clear whether he's way out there or there's no use. I can't even get a clear visual on him. It could be some sort of heat mirage or something. Either way, it is impossibly hot. Make sure you stay behind me, Master. Yo, roger that. I strongly advise you keep your distance, Mr. Seku. The Mystic Code may have been outfitted to accommodate Russia's extreme cold, but it's not nearly so effective against the extreme heat. Yo, what up, Holmes? Make sure to remain where Miss Curelight can protect you. Holmes, you're healed. Thank goodness. No match so happy. Absolutely. I've had plenty of rest. It was nice to fall asleep without anything on my mind for once. But I also can't deny that it was also dreadfully dull. You will have to inform me of your recent escapades when we have the time. Is it really time to just be idly catching up with each other? The temperature outside the border is skyrocketing even as we speak. It's enough of a shock learning that giants and the like exist here. But now we find out they have a king? There's no telling how many reports I have to write now, assuming anyone even believes them. Granted, it's not as though we're making any of this up, but once this Lostbelt disappears, any credibility those reports will have is going to disappear along with it. That's kind of true. Ah, hello, Mr. Götterdämmerung. I see you're finally beginning to understand some of the problems Chaldea has been facing this entire time. Yeah, that kind of does make sense, because they're reporting on something that happened, but effectively, for everyone else, didn't happen. Oh, man. Perhaps now you may understand why, at first blush, our reports from the singularities may have seemed so preposterous. Never mind that now. We're in danger here. Get us the hell out right now. And and it's funny enough, because I would think in the world of magic they would kind of be accepting such things, but it is what it is. You're right about that, Monsieur Director. I've got a feeling he's way closer than you think. Hey, King of Giants, Surtur, right? You're Napoleon over here talking smack. You're not just going to go away on your own, are you? Am I right to assume you're an enemy? Of course. I can hear him. No, wait. He's communicating telepathically via magecraft? You two, keep Brynhild safe. Yo, Sebeth, what's up? Got it. Maximum output. Focus everything on defense. Yes, Master Orton X. Maximum output. Switching over to defensive mode. Okay, I was like, dang, no way they're gonna throw us into battle without seeing what she has to say. What her thoughts are on anything. I can't believe you're so collected. Even after seeing that, hey, we fought bigger. I don't think we fought bigger than him. Has any of the other enemies been bigger than him? Question mark. I'm impressed, Mash. You really are amazing. It's dangerous out here, Ophelia. Please hurry inside the castle while the King of Giants' attention is focused on them. No, Earthland. You go on ahead. This is my mess. I need to be the one who cleans it up. Okay. Ophelia. Is she going to assist us? I was hoping we might have ally good villain team up. I think bigger in size. Because I know in singularities we had the other dude, then we had the other guy. Yeah, Tiamat in Babylonia. Yeah, I guess she was... F, damn, he's big. Yeah, I guess Tiamat in Babylonia is she is huge. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tiamat, yeah. Can't forget about Tiamat. Okay. Let's go. Good luck. Let me read up on something. Hold up. I just wanted to see something. I know. I wanted to, her thing removes debuffs after she does her thing. So, this is gonna be a battle of all battles, isn't it? Okay, I think we might do well. let me not promise I'll do great, but I'll promise I'll try and do well. I'll do that first of all. We're gonna do a QBA. I want my dude to get a little bit of attacks in. The horrors that come of future Lostbelts. Wish I had to deal with that. Okay, I won't do that yet. Do this for you. And we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna go with him for now. We'll save up on her thing because, well, actually, is he? Yeah, he's not. He doesn't have a phantasm. It looks like. Interesting. Let me do a QBA. I don't let her go yet. I'll have her go next round. This I know. I know he has something. I know he's gonna do some stuff. So. Yeah, he just hurts. He's just so strong. He don't need a phantasm. Ooh, let's go, David. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I like to see, David. That's what I like to see. Okay. Yeah, that second skill. Yeah, I'm hoping to use that. I bring up your thing. Bring that up a bit more. We could do a quick arts up. Yeah, I'll do an arts up this round. Bring up her thing, then hopefully she could go with her phantasm later on, where we help heal everybody else while we're at it. Yeah, bring up Nobu a little bit more. Oh man. Oh, click his stuff. Yeah, let me do that. Let me do that next round. Let me see. Let me see what you got. Let me see what you got. Nice. Like that. Now you do it afterwards, man. That's fine though. Ooh, okay. Okay, well, apply burn to single enemy during your normal attacks. Okay. Immune to mental debuffs. Okay. Recover HP when sustaining attacks 3 turns. 3 turns. Okay. That's not too bad. Grab. We can do a buster up. In fact, no. Let me bring up the homie David a bit again. Wow. While he still has his. Oh, his buffs only last one more turn, anyways. That's fine. Special attack divine for yourself. Yeah, that will be great. Yeah, let's bring them down. Let's bring them down a little bit more. Be good with this. Or I could do a buster up. Or at it. Immune to mental. Yeah. Let me do. Let's heal you up a little bit. I don't want you dying, dude. I don't want you dying. I don't want you dying more than anyone. Zabad, what's up? Did I do any more with Tsukihime? No, I stopped after that because of technical problems. Because I hated that. The technical problems on my old PC it was too much. Okay, nice. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can do this. Help everybody else a little bit. Hey, why not? Okay, David. Go again, dude. Let the homie go. Let me... You're going to die. Who did I put in my backup? I think I messed up my reserve squad people, but... Well, you go. You're definitely going to take her out. Help you out a little bit. I don't want you down yet. I do this. Do this. Yeah, I'm my new PC now, so I do want to circle back to eventually finishing up the shield route. I do want to circle back and finish that, so. Oh, look at these. Yo, who's doing his voice? Yo, oh, that's it. I was ready to keep going. No, I wasn't. I wasn't. Let me stop lying. I wasn't. Dang, that was that, really? I mean, at least we got through one dot at least. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, new PC has been a godsend. To be honest, I'm glad I invested in a new computer. But yeah, I definitely want to circle back and do that again. So, hey, send me a friend. Yeah, hey, by all means, feel free to send a friend code. I think I have it in my description. Well, I think I have it in the description over on YouTube, but I'm not done yet. Ah! Huff, huff, ah! Let me pin this so I remember later on. Gotcha, appreciate it. I fended off the first wave of Surtur's onslaught, but I'm afraid this heat and pressure are so intense that this next is destined to be fire resistant. It should be able to hold up in the face of extreme heat from the natural world. That's destined to be fire resistant. Should be able to, yeah, okay. But it was never just designed to withstand being submerged into lava. You're lucky you're still standing. If not for all this snow and ice infused with magical energy, you'd be a goner. After all, he's fire, so we have the ice to negate that kind of, you know. There's something else disturbing about him. Be wary of his noble phantasm. Surtur's flaming sword is a divine construction born from a planet. Damn! It prioritizes life forms over all else. Not even a deity from the Age of Gods could survive it. Ooh la la. You should be proud, you two. We're still standing tall after facing off with a being that kills entire worlds. Hey Surtur, I figured a god killer would be way more impressive, but so far you've been a big letdown. You're nothing compared to the despair my grand army and I felt in winter. Winter, you say? All that I have for you is fire. Fufu, kuyu. To the point. Here comes the second wave. Yeah, keep that shield up, Maj. Yo. Yes, Master. I won't lose, even if we're up against divine construction construct. Position secured with a bunker bolt, assuming full defense. Out of my way. Out of my way? Who said that? A blinding light fills my vision. Light? No, it's not just light. It's heat. Flickering heat that reduces everything it touches to ash. Oh, he said that. Out of my way. If this were truly a divine construct, there's nothing to be done against it. At least that's what I think. Senpai? That's Seku-Senpai to you. And yeah, I saw her. I saw a warrior standing up to a sword forged by gods with the man-made shield. I saw her push beyond her limits to wield that heavy shield, even as her arms and legs shook with all the effort. And I knew I knew that it was time for me to make my stand. My spirit core may be damaged, but as long as I can move, I have a chance to atone for my sins. Awakened man? You two! It seems this body of mine has caused you a great deal of trouble. And so I have no choice but to use it to make amends. Is this the actual guy now? Man's voice. My ultimate technique is ready. Demonic sword of the sun. Now it's time for you to wreak destruction. Yeah, Bluverek Graham. Don't gave me a cliffhanger. They gave me a cliffhanger. They really threw in the cliffhanger in the ending. Damn. What is that? Is that it has to be. This section's long as heck. I know I'm not going to finish this section. I can start it though, yo. I can start this section. I know I'm not going to finish it though. I have time. I still have some time today, so I could do at least the first 2 arrows, so maybe. Or I can end it right now. Let's see. How much time do we have? I can start off this section. I can start off. I just won't be able to finish it. If anything. They really did. That cliffhanger was good. That cliffhanger was dirty. That was a dirty cliffhanger. Especially since last section was primarily story, so man, they had us here for almost an hour. Oh yeah, I'll make sure I add you towards ending. I got you, Sabath, I got you. Fire walked the earth. Here in this Lostbelt, a place nearly devoid to life, a giant strode the land like a conquered king. Onward he walked, never straying from his path towards the Lostbelt's fiery northern mountains. I actually might need to go through my friends list because I have a few inactives on there, so I have to go through a slight purge maybe. But he is the king of the giants, the king of fire. The giants that gather at his feet are crushed beneath his heels. The ice beast drawn to his light, are melted in an instant. He is a lofty king. Though he may carry me on his shoulder, I am well aware there is no one who can truly be close to him. There is nothing else that can view the world from his great height. No, that may not be quite true any longer. My mystic eye can't see it. An enormous tree beyond the fiery mountains, stretching towards the heavens. A figure just as imposing as the king of giants. The tree of emptiness. I can't reach Lord Sir's magical engine must be jamming a signal. What would he think of this situation? I see no cause for concern. I have high hopes for you, Ophelia. Yes, that's what he said. Exactly. You know what he's going to say, so don't even think about it. Oh! You again. You surprised me. I'm surprised to see you outside the castle. Do I look a complete fool to you now? Yes, I'm sure you do. In fact, hold up. We just went over to Ophelia. I want to know who this person that popped up is. They're building this up. I'd probably laugh too if I saw myself now. Huh? I can tell what you're saying. I have some facility with lip reading, but it is not helpful when you speak a language I do not know. I guess you really are from a foreign planet. Aliens. Damn. I forget, Candace is still here. Can hardly freaking believe she's a crypto too. Not one damn bit like the other ones. This one's just a stupid little girl who can't bear to let go of her ladyhood. She might as well be carrying a cracked jar of oil into a bonfire. It's as stupid as a maiden walking along the shore barefoot. I have to wait. Damn. Between her and the queen, there isn't a single woman here who can tell a good man when she sees one. Screw this. I can see where this is going, so I'm just gonna go back to the temple. And you, Foxwoman? Good question. This silvery world is pretty accurate enough that it could have made for a nice ski resort. But with that giant here, any chance at NFF Services making a profit just went up in smoke. I think I'll be on my way shortly too. I want to see how Ophelia's story ends before I leave. She said, I want to see her die. So being able to flit about as you like makes it easy for you to park as your fat ass whenever you go. Huh? I should have known. Oh, would you please spare me the slander? Crudities? I'll have you know, my isn't the slightest bit fat. It's petite, thank you very much. What's this conversation? What are they talking about? Gotta say though, I mean, in your art though, I don't think that's true. But gotta say though, I'm disappointed in Queenie here. I can't believe she's just sitting back and letting Surtur get resurrected like that. That's true. We haven't really seen more of Scotty's perspective on this. Then again, she did marry Njörður, god of the sea, in proper human history. Must not be as smart as she pretends. Yeah, exactly. We've seen the final ascension art. Exactly. What's she talking about? I'm afraid you have it backwards, Canis. Look at it this way. Surtur was just as much of a blind spot for her. He represented something so antithetical to her worldview that she couldn't conceive his existence. Behind her is fat with all caps, all caps in that. This Lostbelt was finished the moment she lost the ability to consider that much. Why do you think it was pruned anyway? So it was finished the moment she lost the ability to consider that much. Yeah. That said, I doubt Her Majesty would have done anything about Surtur, even if she had learned about his relationship to Sigurd. Why is your one eye closed? Oh, that means she's just the sort to sit back and let nature take its course. Or does she just pity that cryptor? Indeed, I imagine the Korean Queen felt compelled to keep herself in check, so as to be responsible with her overwhelming power. I suppose it's as admirable enough quality for a human. But sadly, she doesn't seem to have realized that way of thinking limited with her Scandinavian could do as well. Sky, how many red flags have wildly ignored? Oh man. If evil, why hot? You know, like. Anyway, none of that is my business, and I'm more than happy to keep it that way. And that's about enough chit chat. I've got all the goodies I came for, so I think I'll be on my merry way. I thought you wanted to see how Ophelia would die. I guess after that conversation, she already said it's not worth watching. Next time we meet, will it be on the sea? Next time we meet, will be on the sea, won't it, Canis? When we do, I expect to see some rare and valuable merch that can't be found anywhere on land. Oh, just like that, she's gone. Ha! As if I'd give your fat ass the time of the day. Besides, the fact that you think you're irreplaceable just means you'll be on your way out sooner than you realize. I wouldn't assume every Lostbelt is on your side if I were you, pet. Oh man, she's huffing and puffing. We're still alive? Senpai. He deflected the fire with his demonic sword? Yeah! It seems the King of Giants has disappeared towards the northern mountains. He's back with his blue eyes! Or green, I should say? First and foremost, I'm glad to see you're all safe. I think you may already know who I am, but let me introduce myself properly. I'm a warrior and the wielder of the demonic sword, Graham. I'm the son of Sigmund and Hjordis, and I have manifested in this Lostbelt as a saber. My true name is Sigurd. I'm glad I was able to protect you. The homie! I only wish I had been able to resist Surtur's control of my own body more than once. Sigurd? Yo, Match said I gotta take this off. I gotta see this with my own eyes. Resist. So back then, was that you? Yeah, back when his eyes flashed. Yeah. I guess this is what they call a hero's pride. Okay. Foreshadows throughout this. I love it. The cool older bro. My goat. But I thought you died when Surtur was freed. He did. Sigurd's body... Wait. Yeah, he did. Sigurd's body would surely have fallen apart had someone not been there to hold it together. Am I correct in that assumption, Lind? Last remaining commander of the Valkyries? Ah, yes, I used a rune to help him. It was also sudden that I did not expect it to work. But fortunately, the damage was not as extensive as I believed. It almost seemed to me as if the wounds on his body had been somehow rewound. Rewound? Did Ophelia do that? I took advantage of the opportunity to keep his spirit core intact, though only just. But fortunately, I have already exceeded my own output limits. I'm afraid I will only last a few seconds more at best. Oh boy. I was able to wield my sword one last time thanks to you. For that, you have my deepest gratitude. No need to thank me. I didn't help you for my sake, I didn't help you for your sake. If you truly are a hero, then please help my sister. That's all I want. Yeah, my gratitude. Fu? In Odin's name, by the rune's guidance, I ask you awaken my love. Brynhild, my love, and my eternal executioner, please open your eyes. I promise, I'll hold your spirit origin together. Your spirit core may be damaged. See who that was talking outside. Yeah, happy sir, what's up? Hey, better late than never, right? Your spirit core may be damaged like mine, but I hope you will open your eyes nonetheless, even just a little. You mustn't. Please don't come near me. I'm the one destined to kill you. I can try to resist the madness, but I fear my body may move to kill you on its own. So please stay away. Hush, just for now. This is romantic, eh? Ah! I knew it. It really was someone else early, wasn't it, Sigurd? Yes. It's really you. You are the man, the hero I fell in love with. If only that were true, then and now, I've shown myself to be too much a fool to be your hero. No, you haven't. You protected me. If it hadn't been for you, Surtur's fiery sword would have killed me. You protected the Shield Maiden, Emperor, and the boy fighting to save humanity. You kept this world's hope safe, alive. Of course. I could never have done it with what little strength I had alone, though. Your help was crucial. She is also why your spirit has yet to pierce me. Despite your coming face to face. It's all thanks to her godly power. Thanks to her godly power. Is he talking about, yeah, what's her face? Sitona, I think, what's her name? No, that's the next Lostbelt. Yeah, in true mythology, though, yeah, the story is always different. A woman's voice, indeed. If Surtur had brought his flaming sword down in earnest, my castle... Oh, is this actually... Scotty? Oh! Well then, hey! Oh, man. I see you have suffered at least some manner of injury. If it has been very, very long time since I last saw brave warriors putting themselves in the hazard of combat. This may have been inevitable with Odin's protection weakened, but my negligence is also to blame for things reaching this dire state. Chaldeans, Sigurd, Brynhild, and you, the archer whose name escapes me. She was forgetting. You fought well, my children. I commend your bravery and labor and valor. I will not let you die just yet. You may all enter my castle. Come with me. Oh. Ophelia? Yeah, I know. It's about time I stepped up. Okay, dude. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, I think I'm going to end it on this note because I don't know how much story and what more we have more for this whole thing. So I'll probably finish up this section next time, and then the next time we'll also do. Because how many sections do we have left in this Lostbelt? We're on section 14. What is it? 2 more sections to go? I think. I believe. I like the music change. The music change is nice. So going back into the castle. See how this is going to end. It's going to end with our victory. 14 out of 17 sections. Okay, I'm on... Oh, so there... Okay, so there's 2 more sections to go. Okay. So yeah, next time I'll probably go through this section. We might do next section. We'll see how much... Well, I have a feeling the last section is going to have a lot of stories. So maybe I'll do next video, I'll do this section, I'll do next section, and then after that I'll probably do one more stream afterwards for the finale, since they're probably going to have some epilogue that's long as heck and stuff. So also there's going to be a summer rerun event. Really? Oh yeah, I think I did see that. I think I saw that when I opened up the news thing, right? Yeah, is it this? Okay, that'd be kind of fun to check that out. That would be down to check this out. Oh, cool, you get the summer event. That's what's up. Okay. Servants are... Okay, gotta check this out. Okay, you get some event. Okay. I never really read through these. I always see this pop up. I never read through any of these. I should, but okay. And we got some servants that are right up. Okay. I think I'm out of St. Quartz though, since my attempted rolls on Alice. Yeah, hold up. Yeah, wait, hold up. Let me check out. Hold up. You might be right. Blackbeard kind of got that shirt on. Hold up, Blackbeard. You got the drip, dude. Come on. There's another image with him. Yo, me scrolling through this page, and they're not going to show him fully. Just Da Vinci. Small Da Vinci. Okay, well, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Yeah, I saw those items, man. Could use those items. Could save up. Could stock up for some items. But anyways, right there, I'm going to end it for now. I'll check out my friends list, and because I know my friends list is full right now, so I believe it's full. I could be wrong. Yeah, I gotta go through my friends list. Get rid of some inactive. So I got you. I think I still have it pinned, right? Or did it get unpinned? Let me screenshot your thing. So I got you for later over on the Discord. I got you. Oh, I got you. In fact, let me just copy this for later. Yeah, copy this and I'll paste it over here so I don't forget. So yeah, I gotta go through it and clear out some stuff. So. Other than that, I'll also have a video up for the Mohoyo event. But yeah, hey, yo, if you're free to join the Discord though, yeah, the Discord, I think I have a link for that over on Twitch. If not, then I'll make sure I add a link for that on Twitch. I know I have a link on YouTube, but I gotta check to see if I updated it on Twitch. So yeah, feel free to join the Discord though. I got you for that. Yeah, feel free to join the Discord. Let me just say that. Join the Discord and send the friend codes over on that end. In fact, I think I actually have my copy link for it. So yeah, let me copy a link right now. I think my invite link should pass over on Twitch right now. Let me see. Let's see if that link works. Feel free to join us over on Discord and send it over there too if you want, as a reminder. Yeah, you can see over on Discord to share, yeah. That'd just be way easier too, so it's right there in case if I lose it or anything. Especially once I finish clearing out my friends list, because I know I have a number of inactives on there, so on my friends list on here, so. But yeah, probably, I want to say probably, if not tomorrow, then probably Monday, Tuesday, I'll have a video up for the Mohoyo event, some stuff I recorded. Yeah, I completed all the missions. Man, I was having a blast going through this. Man, I don't know why. Farming on this was fun as heck too. I was able to get a lot of. I think I almost got everything in the dang store too.
いらっしゃい。青子と違って特にやることもないから、店番をやっている。
I was farming like crazy. I was on fire with that. It was fun though. I did like farming on this though. It was fun. But yeah, video for this later on. I have not done this yet though. I nearly almost finished up the whole shop. The whole shop is... I'll be quiet. Please stop talking. Nearly finished up everything in the shop. I think it's just, I mean, outside of these items, but... Yeah, the foods, I think just needs to get these to see. Yeah, that's all I'm just farming for, just everything else now. I really wanted to get the items first, these items I can use for some of my servants, but... Yeah, now I'm just collecting all these stuff now. I sucks trying to get those talismans. Probably do some more farming later on. At some point this weekend, so... Yeah. Other than that, I ran out of water, so... Yeah, other than that, though, thank you for tuning in. Over to my account real quick. Now I gotta end it, y'all. I gotta go. I got some stuff to do. So you also have cube for 10 skills to buy, really. Cause I got Nobu Heaven. Oh, you got Nobu. Hey, okay. Yeah, definitely. I'll probably check it out once when I do my when I get to add you. I'll probably check it out when I get to add you. Maybe I'll do a profile thing one day. One day I'll do a profile vid. But yo, let me end it right here. Otherwise I'm gonna keep yapping, man. Actually, I do have some stuff to do. So I will see y'all later. Have a nice day. Feel free to join the Discord. Send your friend codes there, and I'm going to go through my friends list and get rid of my inactives because I have too many inactives over there. So, thank you for tuning in for the stream, and have yourself a good weekend. Have a good weekend. Stay hydrated. It's getting hot over here. It's 85 degrees. So, that purple cube that unlocks your servant skills to 10. Okay. Yeah, make sure you guys get those. Yeah, those are important. So, yeah, anyways, yeah, I'll see y'all. Have a nice day. Peace out. That's it.